That old lady.
Well, I'm listening to one of my favorite artists, old Phil Henry. He's got a bunch of guests on there. He had this guy from, where did he have it from? He had it from, you know what? He's trying to talk about Knott's Berry Pie, and he got off on how pies make big butts. You know what? That's Margaret. The Margaret's a cool chick, kind of. She's a little older. And that's Ed. That's Burke. No.
Well,
Bud.
that's all right. I don't begrudge you that.
Is my favorite. Bud and I are like kindred spirits. He ran his motorcycle into a tree without a helmet, and I think we kind of think alike because we kind of talk alike sometimes. I mean, I don't talk like Bud, but I just kind of understand Bud. I understand where he's coming from. He's just a decent man, a human being there, and it's being out there, being hurt all the time in his head, but he still talks and stuff. He still tries to give you a good view of the world. It's not like just a lot of people. He tries to really be honest all the time, and he has these other little shows about kind of like, and that's when they have like little police sirens and stuff with Robert. But Robert's kind of a goofball, I think he is kind of a goofball. Margaret, now she's married to Frank, and Frank gets on there every once in a while, but Frank's got gender disorder, and he calls everybody, like he'd call Phil she, and he'd call his wife he, and he'd call Bud a she, and he'd call Robert, well, I don't know if he talks to Robert. He doesn't talk to Robert that much. And then there's Miss Dooley and her husband Steve, and she's a president of the Homeowners Association, and she kind of gets things a little squirrely. She's kind of like a authoritarian Homeowners Association president. In fact, I don't understand why they don't kick her out. She kind of gets a little bit. If she was my president of the Homeowners Association, I'd have to get rid of that woman. You know what I mean? She just no. Well, you can't get rid of her. I don't mean like get rid of her and throw her out into the. Well, I don't know. I just. You got to watch what you say nowadays, because you used to have free speech, like your mother would say, I'm going to murder you. And then you go, oh, no, not me. It's a little kid. But your mother was not really going to murder you. She was just saying she was going to murder you. But at least that's what my mother said every once in a while. And I bet she said that to my 9 brothers and sisters, too. But anyhow.
Recently, the government
That's a commercial, so it's not worth listening to the radio. Other than there's some good commercials on there, the local commercials, etc. But anyhow, I'm just up there driving in the snow, as you can see. Having a good time, actually, tonight. What is tonight? The 19th. God, I hate these short months, It's like you have to work harder. If you're on a 2-week pay period, I'm not on any pay period, but if you were on a 2-week pay period, it's like, oh, well, that's okay. But if you're on a monthly one, it's like, oh, that's okay too. I guess a 2-week pay period and the monthly one in February is the same. See, I am kind of like Bud, aren't I? Anyhow, you have a good evening there, Bud. You may not ever hear this, but you're a good man, Bud. You're a little Neanderthal, but you're a good man. And we'll talk to you all later.